What's up YouTube? Today we're going to be watching Abadango's Pikachu. He's been playing Pika for a while, but he stopped going to events as often, I think, and has been mostly playing online, so he hasn't been playing Pikachu online, but we're gonna be watching a couple of sets of his. Before we do, of course, don't forget to go down, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, leave a comment saying that I'm stinky. All right, let's go. I might be talking as if I'm talking to Abadango because he requested that I go over these. A really important thing in the Pikachu versus Marth matchup is quick attack. You are wanting to play more passive in general and do Thunder Jolts and Quick Attack because you can stay outside of Marth's range and then get a whiff punish with Quick Attack, and then the up B 50-50 if you're gonna up tilt or not. You can just hold shield, and then if they jump, you can just like pressure them with up air or again Quick Attack their landing because they don't have a double jump. Yeah, automatically, like, you should use more Thunder Jolt. I remember critiquing you before, like when I was talking, when like you did versus Ken. If you have space, just Thunder Jolt. And I want to show you how, because I feel like I say it, but I don't know if you understand it. There's a couple of instances where T-Jolt's really dumb. So like if you have the space, just T-Jolt. It becomes really plus. Like if you're here, it's plus 10. That's a guaranteed grab if they shield. Otherwise they have to deal with it. Make sure when you're doing your Thunder Jolts, if you don't have a ton of space, like this is enough space to use a Thunder Jolt because you just do a dash back reverse T-Jolt. So you do this, or you do this, and you're a little farther away and you get a grab, guaranteed, and then you kill them or do whatever. And if they jump, then you just go up air. Or you just wait and you go, okay, you jumped. And then you juggle them and stuff like that. So this much space is enough space to use a T-Jolt, because you just do this. And if you notice that they run towards you, you just back up. Like look at the difference between this T-Jolt, which is when I hold forward after it, versus when I hold back after it. Like that's half a stage. So you have so much room to work with, especially against Marth. Like if they don't have an option against it, just T-Jolt. There, good. Bar up air, nope. Good. No jump, down. That was a beautiful down smash. 50-50, forward smash, yup, good. T-Jolt. No, T-Jolt. If you do a jump T-Jolt immediately, you're gonna jump and T-Jolt, and then it's gonna intersect around here, which means that Marth has to up B early, because if they get hit by that T-Jolt, they're dead. Because you just jump off and down air, they're lingering up B that they have to up B like here and then fall. If you T-Jolt here, they're literally dead. But you go off stage and do a weird threat and no, they were dead, that sucks. So again, in this situation specifically, this is exactly where you quick attack, right? They don't have their double jump. You either dash in shield here because they're continuing to drift away, or you dash in quick attack, or you walk forward, and if they land over here, you are then in the center and do jump T-Jolt, and now they're in the corner. And if they're not, if they go in, you just like walked forward, you're here now instead of you're gonna end up being here. You're here and you just quick attack their landing. Because they didn't have a double jump, they didn't have another option. Oh, very good. What a forward tilt. Yeah, so it's that concept of T-Jolt, you just did it a little slow. That was a really good forward tilt. If you did that T-Jolt faster, it would be the same concept as I talked about before, but in a better position. Good, up air. No jump, forward air, perfect. Back air that, yup. Good, no, you went for mix up for no reason. They didn't have their jump. So in this position, you actually just want to finish the back air. If you back air them, they have to either fall, in which case you T-Jolt them, or they air dodge early and then you back air or quick attack them. I know you like the drag down though. That would have been good, just not against Marth with a really fast up B. Yes, ledge hop, quick attack. Yes, quick attack. My brethren. Yeah, let's go. T-Jolt up smash mix up. It's so, it feels like it shouldn't work, but it always works. Back air, oh, that was good. That's so smart. That down air is so smart in a situation where you're not super comfortable getting nair loops because of up B. That's so much damage. No jump, great. Down throw, up air, forward air. You got those? Yes. Let's go, Abba. Yes. No, in this position, what you do, just because you quick attack to the ledge, and then you drop off, and then you double jump Thunder back on stage, the Thunderbolt comes down, it can hit their up B. If it does, then you can combo into forward air, or just more pressure, or they have to waste their double jump and stuff like that. It's pretty riskless. Granted, this is still fine. I would like Thunder there. Maybe just think about it. Yeah, I don't like going for grab against Marth. That's scary. You just forward air. I love the way you're playing right now. I love this. This is great. Quick attack. I knew it was coming. I felt it. I felt it in my Pikachu bones. I like the chat. Love that up air too, because they're expecting a longer move, so then they're already like, oh god, and it doesn't work. I need to start doing that more. That's something I've told myself already. Let's go, Abba. You played that so clean. They go Byleth? Okay, this matchup blows. All you do is T-Jolt back air, and then every time they nair, you just add a shield it. This is probably Byleth's like worst, it's probably second worst matchup, maybe third worst behind Sonic, because Sonic's fast. You gotta mostly do your T-Jolt approaches in this matchup. You're not really gonna just like raw approach. You can with back air, but it's a little bit scarier too, so you might as well just T-Jolt. Byleth has to just like entirely whiff punish you, which is so hard because T-Jolt makes it so that you can't whiff punish. So if you just keep using Thunder Jolt, watch me versus Lael. All I do is Thunder Jolt back air. Like that's almost my entire neutral in that matchup. You should mostly be facing backwards when you're edge guarding Byleth, just because back air lingers for longer than forward air does, and it's just ends up being better. Like that edge guard was fine, but you should just be back airing in general. Good back air. Good. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead. They're dead. They're dead. You missed that. I feel like you fell too far down and you didn't fall enough towards them. Like just hold back. Like what are they gonna do? Like they can't hold forward there because of the side B, so you should have just held completely far backwards, you would have hit it. T-Jolt. Because the thing is, if they're doing these jumps, like sometimes you have to respect the jump, but like this one in particular, you didn't have to respect it. You could have just dashed and shielded, and then if they did an aerial, you just like nair grab it out of shield. But you were getting schmixed. Good back here though. Run off. There we go. Good. Good. They're dead. Fall off back here. Ah, I wasn't fast enough. Man, you're just being really evasive. Like playing Pikachu like you don't want to get hit is actually so good. I don't do it because I'm an asshole, but it's really good. Forward air again. Yep. And then dash towards center. Yup. Yep. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Super no commitments. Like you're not doing anything that can get you hit right now. Like you are completely dictating the pace of play right now. Forward air. Dead. Should be. Nice. Overall, you played that super solidly. Again, I would have made a couple different choices, but overall you played that really well. I don't really have a lot of critiques for that. I think that's super good. One thing that I do want to show you, non-two-frameable angles with quick attack. So there are certain angles where you can quick attack. It's typically a diagonal angle. If you quick attack and then go towards the ledge and you grab it from high, that's your first frame of two frame, and then the second one's invincible. There are angles that you can get both of them to be non-two frameable. So yeah, your first ledge grab frame is un-two frameable. So I would definitely recommend trying to practice that. I've been actively doing it, and again, the reason it's broken is because you can do it from multiple angles. I just missed. As long as you know what spot like this is, if that was the spot, I don't know. But like whatever the spot that gets the non-two frameable angle is, and then that means that you obviously have your other zips to get to that spot. Like, you know, this. And that was one frame, two frameable. Perfect. When you find out that spot, whatever it is, I need to get better at it too. You can get non-two frameable angles, so like things like Sonic's forward smash and stuff like are way less scary once you get comfortable with it, and I need to start doing that too. So a lot of this matchup for Pikachu versus Roy, it's a lot of T-Jolt and back airing and getting the edge guarding and edge trapping. Like keeping your advantage is really, really important in this matchup. Dash attack's super good in this matchup. But what you're gonna wanna do is make sure that a lot of your times if you do aerials, you do an aerial and then space away from it. That's really important because I feel like it's just really easy to do so if you are really just looking out for it. And again, your combos are big, combos are huge. Be annoying with T-Jolt and back air and stuff and make it so that it's hard to jab back air you. I wouldn't really quick attack in neutral very often because Roy's aerials and like his landings are a lot harder to hit than a floaty character. So I would mostly just be doing T-Jolt shields and T-Jolt back airs. And yeah, you should be out of shielding a lot in general. Oh yeah. See, like these situations, you should have just, I guess, reacted faster, which, you know, critiquing reaction time is kind of silly, but like dash attack is just better there in general. You just want to make sure you get a hit, even if it's not the best hit you could possibly get. Grab, down throw, landing nair, grab. You're trying to do my fucking up air bridge setup? Let's fucking go. This is one of the situations that you should be doing Thunder Jolt. If you start Thunder Jolting, like doing the full hop here, you'll shoot the Thunder Jolt where Roy needs to get to the ledge, which will be around here. And then they have to either do early air dodge or up B or get hit by it, in which case you just like short hop and then down air their up B afterwards, which is pretty easy to do. What I do when I'm playing against a Roy, I will just autopilot, like do something and then just DI up. DI up and away so that you don't get down tilt tech chased. Nice quick attack, up air, forward air, yup. Air dodge to ledge, jump T. See again, like you're going for thunders, and thunders are good too, but you need to do the thunder jolts first to then generally incentivize them to go high. Like it's not a bad thunder, it just wasn't perfect. Down smash? No! In this position, like when they're at the ledge like this, down smash is so good because if they tech in, down smash will still hit them, and if they tech in place or away, the down smash will still hit. Granted, you got the forward air and you were just expecting like a jab lock or something. But... See, like look at that. That's the T-jolt I'm talking about. Exactly that one, except you can just do it when they're higher too. Like that, it's so good. It's so broken. It's so hard for them to deal with. Again, no double jump, forward air. So like Thunder's a big commitment here for early up B, but again, he had no jump. So this is only covering up B, which didn't actually cover it. So you should have just forward aired, then if he high up Bs, you could have done forward air, jump back, landing there, down smash on the platform, and that would have been really, really good. Instead, you get punished, because you tried to take center too greedily, because the Thunder was not super great. Thunder's good at sometimes, but like when you have simpler options that'll just be super effective, it ends up just being better. Yeah, you really gotta DI everything up. Like 64, so starting at 50%, if you just DI up, you're not gonna get tech chased. So just DI up. It's really, really important. If you want to SDI, you can, but DI up is so important. So like I just do stuff and then DI up, especially if I'm not at jab back air percent, because jab back air, of course, you want to DI away, you know, becomes the mix up of like down tilt into tech chase because you're DIing away, or jab back air. But like DIing up is so important. You should not be getting hit by stuff like this. Yeah, I just, in these positions, I just skull bash off stage. I just say, jump skull bash all the way to the right, and then just recover from there. I don't think it's worth it otherwise, because it becomes such a pain in the ass to like get down against Roy that like you don't have to. I feel like you're not being aggressive enough. There are a lot of times, obviously Roy up B is really good, but it is a commitment that they have to do. You can still be doing fairs and bears on their shield with like thunder jolts and stuff like that. Still really good. And then the Roy can up B them sometimes, but if the Roy's up B'ing them, then you can just, you know, bait them to up B and then get a big punish. Like you're being you're too scared. You have to not be scared because Pikachu sometimes has to run his face in, which is really good. See, like you can do stuff that's safe. Like you just did it. So if you can still do that in neutral and it ends up being really, really useful for you. Roy doesn't really have really good ways of dealing with Pikachu's pressure, and he doesn't have like mix-ups a lot of the times when it comes to like landing on you. So you can just like, ooh, that was honestly that could have been sick. It was a really good edge guard by Hikaru because this is just a good edge guard in general because you don't want to get hit by the forward air. Good forward air, no jump. You can thunder here, you can T-jolt. You T-jolted, but it was a little close, so it's a hard, like in this position, I would just thunder. Or just like wait for the air dodge because they're gonna air dodge there probably. But yeah, Thunder's really good there. They have to air dodge through it, which would sometimes still be difficult. That's an unfortunate trade. You're only doing, I feel like you understand the concept of those T-jolts, but you're doing them from like short hop distances as opposed to full hop distances, which means you're just doing them earlier, still having them out there. They still have to deal with them, and then you still get the position that you want. So you can just do them from higher, just do it a little earlier. And then if they double jump, they're double jumping so much farther out that it's fine. Sometimes you have to play Pikachu like you're playing as T Pac-Man. Because T will do all this passive fancy stuff and then just be like forward air, nair, forward air, forward air, nair, forward air, forward air, and just go into you. Sometimes you just have to play like an asshole with Pika. It's really good. You have your T-jolts for the mix-ups. They either jumping or they're backdashing or they're trying to swing at them. And then all you have to do is pay attention to that. Like the reason that I won glitch is because I was just like, people backdash versus my thunder jolts a lot. What if I just run across the stage and get back airs? And it worked. Like every time you do pressure, I feel like you do fine. And then you're just like scared to do it in neutral, even though like you've barely been punished for being aggressive. All of your aggressive decision making for the past 30 seconds has either been right and you got the hit, or you haven't got punished for it. So like you can just play like this from the beginning when you're not trying to do it from a deficit. Oh, that downer was so good. Jesus, that downer was really good. Yeah, in this situation, when they're on platform, I just try to T-jolt from here and then just like run under it and see what they do. And then if they don't do anything, then I just go to the other side and T-jolt. Overall, you're playing fine. You just need to T-jolt more and like believe in the offense. Like the offense is so good. I don't have time for this one. I'll do that next time.
Pikachu busted.